finger to finger, we are dancing as slow as our bodies will allow. Finger to finger, like swaying with your own reflection in the mirror, or being the reflection. And then wrist to wrist, a quiet clash of elbows, our hips growing so close together that they technically probably don't count as separate objects, and in between our lips, two warm fronts meeting in the cold air, the perfect storm of breath. These are the moments that come before the talking. Before all of the words change us into nothing but an ongoing negotiation of who is going to be in charge, of who's going to give more today. Before we begin, and we begin on the very first night composing the fable that we will tell ourselves when all of this is over. I tell you, there's a girl that I used to know, and you kind of look like her, without telling you that it is someone that I was in love with, and that because of that, for now, I will be in love with you. My eyes are not smart, neither are the rest of my organs. They don't really even try to tell the difference. And no matter how much we try to tell ourselves otherwise, it's easier to love than to not. I'm just old enough now that everyone I know is a version of someone else I used to know. The same role with a different actor. And every feeling I have is a feeling already in progress from when the same thing happened to me before. And I don't so much do anything as try not to do what I did last time again. Or try to do it exactly the same way. Try to remember exactly the words I used that worked so well, or kiss at just the same moment, with my eyes closed, like the way you feel through your house when the electricity is off. The conversations that I have with you are conversations that I started 10 years earlier with her. And this poem about you is a poem about her, which I have been writing every day since, and will never finish, no matter how many final lines I compose. But you really give her a good run for her money. You've almost got what it takes to be her. You set up shop right in my brain, like one of Fagin's urchins, sneaking up when no one is looking and snatching this shiny thought or that, until everything up there is suddenly in the most peculiar place and covered with your sooty fingerprints. You are a cunning little street rat sneaking up right before the moment I come and replacing any other face with yours. You whisper to me that my body now belongs to you, that I am gonna be yours from now on, except that I already know that underneath your tough boy's coat and your fingerless gloves, there's a soft, pale woman without a scratch on her, just waiting to be caught, her wrist grabbed, hoping for a thief, her equal. So, I'm able to give you all of the awesome metaphors and similes and poetic turns of phrase that I wrote in my head when they were for her. I tell you that you are the sun on the far side of the earth, and when I sleep, I chase you like dawn. That you are gravity, and I am the apple. That you were the rain from the thunderstorm that suddenly drenched me as I walked to a rehearsal, and you were the harsh, dry dirt that drank it all back. That you showed me where to dig to find buried songs in the sand, and that you were the sand. I just give you all of these freely, and I hope that you will use them. I hope that you will find them in your pocket later like a sweet forgotten $10 bill. A little extra flattery, a lie to spend on yourself, the leftover currency of you and me. Well, the truth is I took a shine to your lips, and I liked almost half of the words that came out of them. I liked that you were barefoot, like barefoot was a religion, but even before all this started, I was already exhausted by our romance. And anyway, your boyfriend is coming back soon. Or, I don't know, maybe he's already here in the corner talking to another girl while I talk to you. Whatever it is, I'm already on the lookout for another soulmate to add to the pile. And this is where it all happens for me, in between. In between my fictional past and my imaginary future. So you and I spend a few solid weeks sweating up the sheets, leaving our stains on the mattress, on the wallpaper, drinking in sex like weed, stoned and honest while honest is going cheap. And you do what you do, and I don't have to tell you that I'm racing you to be the first one bored enough to leave, that I'm just playing at how close I will let you get to the cat toy, my heart, before yanking the string.